that she was traveling. She was going to all these great places. And I decided to pick up the phone and call her and say, what are you doing? She shared some things with me. It was a no-brainer. My why is that I want to save money. I want to make money and I want to travel. And that is my why I decided to say yes to this wonderful, wonderful company called Trevorium. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce my wonderful, wonderful friend to you guys this evening. Her name is Datrea. Again, she and I have been friends for a very long time. She's very sincere. She's powerful. And anything that she says, she will do. Okay. Not only does she do it, she will do it with a spirit of excellence. So I just want to welcome Datrea to the stage. And everybody, this is how we say yay when we're clapping what do we when we're doing it on Zoom. So if we can say, give her a hand clap like yay, and welcome Datrea. Thank you, Datrea.
All
Thank you
right,
guys.
welcome.
Go ahead.
Welcome everyone. So glad to have everybody here. Thank you so much, Volori, for that wonderful introduction and for welcoming all the guests. And again, just to reiterate what Volori said, if you haven't done so already, if you are a guest, go ahead and type your name in the chat and who invited you, because we want to know who invited you, because you are blessed just to be here in the presence of all of this great information that we're about to share. We're going to have a great time. We want everybody to interact in the chat. We're going to have a fun time here, and you're going to enjoy the information that's going to be shared. So again, thank you, Volori. She's an amazing woman, and I'm so glad that she partnered with us to come to change lives, to impact lives, and to be able to help people be able to save more money, put more money back in their pockets, cut their bills in half. And you'll hear more about that during the presentation. And so we are here to celebrate 5 women, including myself, Volori, May, and Nora. So we're all celebrating our launches together. We just became a part of this movement, and so we're celebrating. And also we want to celebrate Kristen. So we want to really celebrate her tonight. So just say congratulations to Kristen, because this is Kristen's first launch with us. She just recently partnered with us with this lifestyle membership. So we want to celebrate Kristen. I believe I saw her on here. Celebrate her. She's out of Dallas, Texas, and we're so glad to have her be a part of the team. She's passionate, and we welcome all of the guests that came again. And so also you're going to hear from May and Nora a little bit later after the presentation. And so so right now we're going to go ahead and get started for the sake of timing. Bunmi, I want to introduce Bunmi Moore, someone who I just met. I met her on January. So I became a part of this movement on January the 1st. It was presented to me by my cousin May, who's in Boston. I'm here in Greenville, South Carolina, with Simpsonville, South Carolina. And May was just super excited. And she reached out to me at the end of December, right after the holidays. And she was just so excited. And she said, because you just got to watch this video. She sent me the video, and she asked me if I would watch it. And I told her to send it, but I never watched the video until January the 1st. And I wish I had watched it like on December the 31st, because they were giving away a cruise and I would have got a cruise. And I already knew that I was supposed to be a part of some type of traveling. But I had no idea how it was going to come. So I heard the passion in May's voice, and how she wanted to change her life and, bless other people, and then make more money and have fun and travel the world and live her best life. And so I listened to her voicemail, and that's all it took. I listened to her voicemail, watched a 2-minute video, and I was ready. I was ready to partner. And then when she introduced me to Bunmi, I knew I definitely had to be a part of it to be able to make an additional stream of income. So I'm going to introduce Bunmi. Bunmi is an amazing woman. I met her in person in May in Punta Cana when we all went on a world tour. That was my very first world tour in Punta Cana. I think it was a lot of us, a lot of new people. And we met each other, had the best time. It was a 5-star resort, and it was all inclusive. We it was less than $500 for us. Some people only paid $299, and then $349, and we upgraded to beachfront property. So it was a 5-star luxury resort, and it was just that amount. So you'll hear more about the wholesale prices when Bunmi do the presentation. But anyway, it was so good to meet everybody and to be able to get that discounted rate and to save thousands of dollars. So we had the best time there. I met her there. Found out that she hasn't had a job since 2004. She is a generational entrepreneur, and she loved, passionate about helping people, and the energy that she would give us on the Zooms, it was even 10 times more when you met her in person, but it was genuine. And so I'm so glad, but she's truly passionate about helping other people. So she has 5 children. When you see her, you won't believe that she has 5 children and 7 grandchildren. She multitasks, doing a lot of things, but she's having fun. She has a mother partner with us as well. They're traveling the world and just having the best time, and I absolutely love it. So I can go on and on about Bunmi, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce her and let her go ahead and get started. Are you there, Bunmi?
Hey, Datrea, I am here, and welcome to all of our guests. Welcome to all of the members who are already a part of Trevorium. And I just want to say to Datrea and Volori, Kristen, May, and Nora, congratulations to you ladies, because one of the things I always say is that professionals launch businesses. Amateurs just join them, but professionals launch them. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are on phase 3 of their grand opening of their business. And if you see an opportunity for yourself here tonight, well, we want you to launch your business as well. So, I want you to start out by thinking about your why. Why are you here tonight? Maybe you're here because somebody told you about multiple streams of income, and you're thinking, you know what? This one job is not enough. I need more, but I don't want to have to get a second job because 2 jobs are for 2 people. I need a business. Or maybe you're here tonight because somebody told you about a way to travel the world, visit those bucket list vacation destinations for pennies on the dollar. Or maybe you're here because someone talked to you about savings, and where you are right now, you're just like, oh my gosh, my money is funny, my change is strange. I just have so can't robbing Peter to pay Paul. I need some help in my budget. And someone told you that there was a way for you to save money on every way that you did life. So I want you to do me a favor, guys. Put in the chat your why. Like, why are you here tonight? What is it that you're hoping to gain, that you're hoping to see, that someone told you about? I just want to look in that chat before I start, because I want to make sure I'm talking to the right crowd. I want to see why you guys are here tonight. So while you all are lighting up that chat, sharing your why, I am going to share my screen and pull up this presentation. And while I'm doing that, I want to share a little bit about my why. So I found out about this phenomenal opportunity last year, at the end of last year, when I was in Dubai. I was in Dubai for a another business, a crypto and blockchain business, but it was feeling like a job, as May and Datrea always tells people, look, Bunmi hasn't worked a job since 2004. I've been helping people to make a 6-figure income and doing the same for myself. And so I prayed for residual income. I don't know about you guys, but residual income hits differently. It's when you do something one time, but you keep getting paid over and over and over again. And so I prayed for residual income. And within 48 hours, I was in my hotel lobby, and a young lady was sharing with me how she went to Dubai for $1. Yes, $1. She went to Cabo, Mexico for $9 for the whole entire stay. And she told me how she was saving on every way that she did life. I love to travel. So what she said, it resonated with me. So she asked me to watch a video on my way home. So I did on the plane. I watched the video. Everything the young lady talked about just checked all my boxes. So when I got home, I ran upstairs and said, I want to get on YouTube. I want to see what this compensation plan is about. Well, when I did that, folks, that seal the deal. What I saw was an incredible opportunity to make six figures or even more with a much small work ethic and team than I had ever had in business. And I said, this just makes sense. I can't believe that you can make this much money with this small of a team if you decide to share. And so that's how I got started last November. And so I'm going to go over this presentation with you guests, and I want you to look at it with two sets of eyes and ears, okay? One set, I want you to look at it and see, does this make sense value wise? Can this really save me money? Can it add more money into my household budget? How just using it as a customer can I benefit? But then I want you to look with a second set of eyes and ears. I want you to put on that entrepreneur cap. Everybody go like this. Put on that entrepreneur cap and tie it up real tight, right? Because I want you to see how you could change your family tree for generations by sharing this with other people, because the income opportunity attached to becoming a business owner is absolutely phenomenal. So, whether you're looking at it from the customer side or the business partner side, you will be blessed. So, if you could do me a favor and everybody turn off your cameras so we won't have any distraction, keep your Zoom muted so that we won't have any breakthrough noise, because I want you guys to focus in while I go over this presentation. If something happens and my audio goes out or something, someone, Datrea, you can unmute and let me know. But let's jump right into this. If you can see my screen, guys, you see a plane, you see people having a wonderful life, you see the image of the beautiful, beautiful city, and you see the name Trevorium. I want you to think travel, think emporium, put it together, and you have Trevorium. That is the name of this awesome 13-year-old company. We say Trevorium is going to help you to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. But guess what? It's so much more than travel. So even if you don't like to travel, even if you say, you know what, I don't travel much, this is still for you. So when I got started, I wanted to know who is at the head of this company, because if I'm going to be putting out my efforts, I want to make sure it's a person of vision, that this is something that's long lasting, that is something that my efforts will really pay off with. And so I got the opportunity to meet David and Adela Hart in February when I went to my very first leadership conference. And what I found out is they are building a legacy company. Somebody do me a favor, type in the chat legacy. As we go along, I'm going to ask you to participate in the chat and make sure that you're awake, but to make sure you're really engaging in what I'm talking about, type legacy in the chat. Why is the word legacy important? It's important because the Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Legacy is not just what can happen for you, but what can happen for other generations because of your yes. Well, David Hart's company, Trevorium, this is a 13-year-old company going on 14 years. And there are people who all over the globe have said yes to Trevorium. And when I say all over the globe, I mean all over the globe. We're doing business in almost 70 countries now. David Hart, because everyone in the world wants to travel the world and people are seeing the value of this opportunity, the company is worth nearly $100 million. What is that saying to you? You are locking arms with a solid company with an upward trajectory that is truly changing lives. We have 3 home offices, guys, on 3 different continents. So that lets you know this isn't just a small mom and pop company with just, here today, gone tomorrow. No, this is legacy for our families. And so here's another thing that I thought about when I was looking at this from an opportunity standpoint. Well, how big is this industry? Guys, the travel industry is a $10 trillion industry and growing. It is the largest industry in the world. Why is that? Because everyone in the world, what do they want to do? They want to travel the world. Almost everyone in the world wants to travel the world. When you ask people, what are some of the main things that you want to do when you retire? Guess what? Is not travel almost on everybody's bucket list? Of course it is. And not only is this a $10 trillion industry now, but in the next about 9 years, it is poised to be a $16 trillion industry. Why is that important to you? Well, you want to be a part of something that is booming, not shrinking. And the travel industry, travel and lifestyle is booming. So I want you to take any dream that you may have had when you were young, that you have put on the shelf because you thought it's too late. You thought, I'm too old. You thought, maybe next lifetime. I want you all to start dreaming again tonight. Take that dream off the shelf, dust it off, because I promise you, Trevorium can be the vehicle to help you to realize those goals and dreams no matter your age. Like Datrea told you, my mom is 80 years young. And when she saw this, she was excited. She was inspired. She said, Bunmi, I want to travel the world with you. She said, Bunmi, I can't live on Social Security. I don't want to always ask my husband for money. I want my own money and I want to make more than my Social Security check. Guys, she is absolutely on her way. So we're having fun. Don't you want to have fun in your life? I mean, come on, y'all. Let's stop the struggle and start the fun. This is an amazing home-based business where you can do what Warren Buffett said. Warren Buffett, one of the 5 richest men in the world, he said, if you don't find a way to make money while you are sleeping, you will work until you die. Now, I want y'all to think about that for a moment. Do you like the idea of working until you die because you have to? Now, I understand some people love work just because it keeps them moving, but don't you want options? Of course you do. And having money, having multiple streams of income, having residual income, guys, gives you options. And so here at Trevorium, remember, we're helping people to travel more and better and for less, but we're also helping people to save money on every way they do life. So tonight, I don't want you to think about anybody taking anything from you. This is about Trevorium getting everything to us. I am literally saving more money than I'm spending every single month. The cost of this is so low, but the value is so extremely big. So we're talking about
So
being
boom,
able to stay at 5-star places, 5-star resorts for 2-star budget prices. Do you like the sound
Bunmi,
of that?
Bunmi, I'm sorry to interrupt. Is your screen supposed to be showing your presentation?
It is.
Okay, I do not see your presentation at this time.
Okay. Can anybody else confirm that? Valori, do you see it or not? Because it says I'm sharing.
Hey, Boomy, I can
I
see it.
I can see it too, Boomy.
Okay.
I do not see it. All I see is services.
Okay.
Is that the
Okay,
screen
but
you
if
want to
they
show?
can, but if everybody else can see it, then that's okay. I just don't see it on either one of my device. Okay. I can see it on my iPhone. I'm sorry.
Okay. Awesome. All right. We want
Okay.
to make sure we get the tech right. So I'm glad that
Right.
most people can see it.
Sorry
So
about that.
no problem, no problem. So let's get back to what you're going to be doing here. Staying at 5-star places for 2-star prices. Do you like that? That checks a box, of course. What about if I could show you a way to get below travel agent rates without having to be a travel agent? We are not the travel agent model here. I would not be doing this if I was, because I do not like to book travel for people. So saving at hotels, getting below travel agent rates, say check. That checks a box. Mo just came back from a cruise. He and Will both saved on cruises. You like to cruise? That's another check mark. We have John, who just told us about $100 that he saved on a car rental. Whether it's parks, tours, concert tickets, comedy shows, entertainment, activities. Guys, the list goes on and on. I want you to type lifestyle in the chat. Type lifestyle in the chat. Remember, I said this is so much more than travel. So we're not going to put this in a travel box tonight. Guess, I want you to think lifestyle membership, because Trevorium is going to save you on every way that you do life. So let's upgrade your lifestyle without having to break the bank and go into debt. So with Trevorium, this lifestyle membership is going to allow you to receive approximately 2 vacations every year. Just think about this. Now, once every 6 months, you can go on a steal of a deal bucket list vacation. Maybe you haven't been doing it, but you deserve it. Where do you want to go? Whenever I ask people that, I hear people saying Bali and Egypt and South Africa and Thailand and the Maldives and Spain. In fact, tell me in the chat now, and I'm going to go look. Where are some of those places that you want to go? And I promise you, you'll be able to go there for pennies on the dollar. Again, guys, start dreaming again. This opportunity is going to allow you to do things that you've never been able to do at prices that you haven't been able to do it at. So every single month, you're going to receive what we call travel points. As a platinum member, you're going to get 270 travel points every single month. In fact, you sign up tonight, you're going to see your first 270 in your back office tonight. And remember, I said you can book at below travel agent rates. You'll be able to do that while getting cash back and loyalty points so that on your next trip, you can save even more. Whether it's on the trip, whether it's on a car rental, whether it's even on a flight, you'll be able to save there. And then the thing I love most, because I am an entrepreneur, because I got done of working for anybody in 2004, and I knew the best way to earn money is residual income. Not exchanging my good hard earned time that I could never get back for a little measly amount per hour that they wanted to give me. But I knew I wanted to be able to make money while I was sleeping. And so this business opportunity allows you to make money 24/7 from every way or every place around the world, guys. 70 different countries. So let's get in, and I want to show you a couple of these better than travel agent rates because you're going to have 6 different travel platforms. But I'm going to get into a couple of them. First, let's look at hotels. There are more than 2 million hotels to say that. But we're going to give you some examples because everybody knows about those third-party booking engines, right? You've been to Expedia, Booking.com, Priceline, and Orbitz. That's what a lot of people are used to. So we're going to do some real side-by-side comparisons that will blow you away. So let's go to Expedia. Here you see a fabulous property, 9 nights. People look at Expedia. Ooh, it must be a good deal. It's Expedia. I'm going to go ahead and book it. $4,400. You know, maybe it's the one trip the family will take for the year. They don't mind spending almost $5,000. So they book it through Expedia. But if only they had known that a champion had arisen in the travel industry that could help them out so much more than those third-party retail sites. Let's look at what that same property is in your Travorium back office, guys. $2,300, saving over $2,000. Now, what would you do if you saved $2,000 on a vacation booking? What would you do with that money? Would you pay off some debt? Would you be able to use it so that you could have more excursions and fun when you travel? Would you use it to maybe make an extra payment on your mortgage? I don't know, but I'm sure you could think of something that you would do with that $2,000 because remember, a penny saved is a penny what? Somebody say earned. Yes, right. A penny saved is a penny earned. Well, we're going to go to Las Vegas now. We all just came back from Las Vegas. We had a leadership conference there, and we were booking in our back office, getting some great rates. But most people in the world, guess what they do? They see all these commercials about Booking.com, Expedia, Priceline. So that's where they go. And they see this rate at Harrah's Hotel and Casino for $293. It must be good. It's Expedia. They book it. But if only they had the Travorium membership, how much would they pay? You see right there, just $15 and change. Guys, are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. This is the real deal Holyfield price. Same property. The only difference is you get the wholesale rate. Again, another example where you would have saved nearly almost a little over $3,000 right here, guys, and get loyalty points. So that just means when you save, You get 3% cash back and loyalty points. So the next time you come to this travel platform, you'll be able to use those loyalty points on a future booking. My point here is this. Some people say, oh my goodness, no, why? How can Travorium get a better rate than Expedia? Well, I'm here to tell you that we can't get a better rate than Expedia. This $1,900 is the Expedia rate. We have the wholesale rate, they have the wholesale rate. But guess what they do to you? They mark it up. Why? Because somebody has to pay for all of that advertising. One Super Bowl commercial costs millions of dollars. Who do you think pays for that? Point to yourself. You pay it. We, the consumer, pay it. We could pay the wholesale rate, but they have to pay for their advertising. They mark it up. Travorium does not mark up the rate. You get the wholesale rate. So that was the better than travel agent rate on hotels. But let's talk about the getaways that you'll have access to. Now, let me tell you a story that I'm a little ashamed of. 2 months before I heard about Travorium, I took a timeshare presentation tour and I knew better. No, 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 you're not supposed to buy those things. They're scams and overpriced. Like, don't buy a timeshare. Just go ahead and get your Visa gift card and your free trips or whatever they have to give you, right? I knew that. Well, they promised you 90 minutes. 8 hours later, no kidding you, I said yes. And I committed to $17,000. Regretted it, hated it. 2 months later, when I heard about this, I was like, 17,000 on one side, $370 on the other. I can make money here, no blackout dates, no contracts, no ahas and I gotchas. Which one makes more sense? Of course, Travorium all day long. But guess what the exciting thing is, ladies and gentlemen? You get to stay in timeshare properties. Now, let me tell you how this works. So, people all over the world get duped into buying timeshares. And guess what happens? They don't always use them. They have certain weeks. They can't go during those weeks. So a lot of the weeks go unused. Well, Travorium gets to buy those properties. They get to buy those weeks for 10 cents on the dollar. Guess who benefits from that? We do. And so now you have this amazing membership where you can stay at the properties of timeshares, but never have to have the commitment. You can enjoy all the luxurious amenities. You go to the spa, you got the full kitchen, the living room, the beautifully adorned place. You've got the 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms. You got all of that, but you don't have the commitment of a timeshare. You don't even have to take a tour. So let's talk about some places that you may want to go on your Dreamcation platform and the getaways. I'm sure somebody said that they would love to go to Spain. Well, because it's Travorium, guys, imagine $1 per night, 7 nights. After you apply your travel points, remember you get 270 every month. They're building up every month. You're ready to go to the Canary Islands, Spain for 7 nights. Guys, $1 per night. $7 for the entire stay. And that's not even per person. That's for whomever you're taking to get and put in the room with you. What about Cabo San Lucas, Mexico? Like, this is like the lifestyle of the rich and famous. All the celebrities love going to Cabo. 7 nights, $149 for a 1 bedroom suite. Are you kidding me? People would pay $1,200 or more for this all day long. But because of this membership, you get to go for $149. Look at the savings there. Now let's talk Orlando. If you got grandkids like me, you gotta plan a trip to take the kids to see Mickey, right? Now let's spread out. No hotel room. Let's get a nice 2 bedroom. Maybe you want to do your cooking there so you don't have to eat out every day. You got your full kitchen, you got all your pots and pans, your refrigerators. Full week, guys, just $142. I'm gonna let that marinate for a second. A whole week, all your grandkids, whomever you want to take, a full, big, luxurious 2 bedroom. And it's only $142. Like, you'll probably spend that at the mall this weekend. So these getaways are absolutely amazing. So you'll be able to stay at timeshare properties, but you don't have to have that commitment. But let's keep going to another way that we travel here. This may be my favorite, and this is the world tours. So you see here where it says, the world is waiting for you. Just think about, where do you want to go? I want you all to start dreaming again, traveling more, traveling better. Better means luxury, guys. Better means JW Marriott. Better means staying at a timeshare like Hilton or Marriott or the Ritz Carlton, but not having to pay those prices. So where in the world do you want to go? Start dreaming again, because Trevorium is going to allow you to go there. Like, I don't know. I know Nora is on here. I want to bring Nora on because Nora just came from Dubai. And I don't know how long she'd been wanting to go to Dubai. But I know that Trevorium has really inspired her to living her dream life. She was able to get a great ticket. And I want Nora, can you unmute and just share with us, like, what was your why for aligning with Trevorium? Nora, if you're out there, can you unmute for me? And
Bunmi, I know she's having problems with her phone.
oh,
She was
gotcha.
having-
Well, since you spoke up, May, I want you to share. May, what is your why? Because you've already traveled with us to Orlando. I know you're going to be going to some other places. What is the reason that you said yes to Trevorium?
I said yes to Terrarium because I am retired and I am an empty nester. The kids go off to school, they don't come back home. They're out there living their own lives. I didn't want to live in the four corners of the walls here. So I prayed. So I know that you prayed, and that prayer is was like a domino effect to me, because when I was praying the prayer, I wanted to do something from home, like do earn some residual income and travel at the same time. And with the way the economy is today, I was living from paycheck to paycheck, and it just wasn't happening for me. So it's like, after I prayed the prayer, you must have heard the prayer. But anyway, I got a call from you like 3 days later, and I said, "Oh my God!" And I just joined like right away. I joined. I was so excited when I came on. It was more than what I had expected or anticipated it to be. Not only making money, but saving money at the same time, traveling, seeing the world, and meeting beautiful people on this platform, and just getting out there and doing what I'm doing and living life to the fullest. That is my why. And to be able to pass things down to my family so they can do the same and encourage their friends and others to do the same as well. That's what.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, May. And I love what May said about it was so much more than she expected. Because when I joined, that's what they told me. As good as you think it is, it's 1,000 times better. And I'm telling you, May and I are seeing, as good as we thought it was when we joined, more and more keeps being revealed. We keep feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. This is just so wonderful. So look here, guys, on our Dreamcation platform. Again, you're going to use your travel points that you get every month to build up to buy down your travel to pennies on the dollar. Venice, Italy, breakfast included, 5 days, glass factory tour included. You would pay $1,100, but use those points to buy it down to just $249. Now, what I love about the World Tours is, like, it's group travel. One of the benefits of being in Trevorium is not just the money you save, but also the people that you meet, the experiences, the unforgettable memories. And so there are people all over the world who see this trip in their back office and they say, man, I want to go on this trip during this time. And so you meet people from Australia, you meet people from Mongolia, you meet people from Canada and from the UK and from Chicago and places where you are not from, and you form relationships and bond. I'm telling you guys, this is a wonderful community to be a part of. I have a friend who just came back from Dubai. His world tour to Dubai was only $1, guys. $1. 5 star, 6 days, breakfast included. Now, breakfast in Dubai is not a Comfort Inn, Hampton Inn breakfast. Oh no, it is a spread that keeps you full all day. Montego Bay, Jamaica, 5 star, 5 days, all inclusive. Guess what all means? All means all. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the food, all the drinks. Look at this, only $579. And guess what, guys? This is for two people. For two people. If it were for one, you would be like, ooh, that's good. All inclusive, just $579. Well, when we all went to Punta Cana and we asked people, how much are you paying? How much did you pay? $2,000 for the same time that we were there. $3,000 for the same time that we were there. So you're going to have people at these properties spending thousands, but you are not going to be paying that type of money. So whether it is Las Vegas for $19, 5-star, again, guys, we're talking about the top of the line, nice, beautiful properties. Hawaii for $499, 5-star, 4 nights, breakfast included. Most of the world tours are either breakfast included or half board, which is breakfast and dinner. And what about New York? Again, 5-star, just $399. Guys, let me tell you, I have not seen even another travel company where you can get this kind of savings. I have not seen it. In fact, we're going to show you how all of this can be absolutely free. Absolutely free. Now, let's talk about choosing a travel membership. Because all of this, I know you're saying, well, okay, Bunmi, you got far less for 17,000. How much is this going to cost? Well, I think I kind of already told you, but we have 3 memberships, which would be silver, titanium, and platinum. So we've got the silver, nobody chooses it, no travel points, you don't want that. The titanium, well, it's okay. It'll let you take one bucket list vacation a year. But let me tell you what you really want. You want the one that everybody chooses, and that is platinum. 100% of the people on our team, guys, they are platinum. Why? Because you get the most savings. And don't you want to save money? Shake your head up and down like this. Of course. You want to save as much as you can. You want to earn as much as you can. And so this platinum membership is where you want to be. Let me make sure you're hearing me. Type platinum in the chat. Guess. Do me a favor. Type platinum in the chat because platinum is where you want to be. Now at platinum, it's a one-time $269. And again, I'm thinking, I can't believe I was sold less for 17,000. And when people go on timeshare tours, most of them are paying like 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. Why? That's how much people love creating memories with their family. The allure of travel makes people spend tens of thousands of dollars. But here, we found a unique way to package it for just a few hundred, guys. I'm telling you, this is a blessing. You're going to be thanking the person who invited you here because your lifestyle is going to upgrade, but you're not going to be spending as much as you've been spending. And so that one time $269, if you elect to do the business, that's going to be tax deductible. Every single month, you're going to get 270 travel points, and the membership is only $135 a month. But guess what? I never paid that off of my own credit card, not one time. Every single month that 135 is paid, whether you pay for it or your commissions pay for it, you're going to get $2 travel dollars for every dollar that the membership costs. So you see that 135, double that. So you get 270 in travel points. And again, these travel points are what you use to buy down your world tours and your getaways to pennies on the dollar for your bucket list vacation destinations. Now, what I want to show you is this. How do you get this free, Bunmi? Well, one way that I haven't talked about a lot tonight is by the savings that you're going to get in your back office. Remember how I started and I said, oh, this is so much more than travel. This is lifestyle. Don't just think travel, think lifestyle. We've got people saving on their cell phone bill, people saving on their car insurance. We have people saving on renters insurance and energy, tires, cars, car maintenance, dining, shopping, Beyonce tickets. I mean, the list goes on and on. In fact, if Mo was there real quick, I know, Mo, you weren't supposed to talk, but can you please give your dishwasher testimony if you can unmute? Because I want people to see there are so many ways to save. Are you out there, Mo?
I'm here, Bunmi. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. And again, Bunmi, thanks for your leadership and the presentation. Excellent job. So I actually took a look at the business back in November, but I really didn't focus on it until about January. However, I really looked at this as a way that I can continue to travel. But what happened was I was going into the back office and I was finding so many different ways to save. So the first thing I found, I went to Home Depot and Lowe's and found a dishwasher in our back office, and I saved $240 on that. Then I also went on a cruise and I saved $500 on an excursion instead of buying it off the ship. I also saved 760 plus dollars on my car insurance over a whole year. So, really, I mean, it just made too much sense to me, and the savings and the travel and everything else made a lot of sense to me. And if we're here to provide you some information that can monetize your lifestyle. If you're looking for a way to make daily pay or extra money, you want to save on travel or everyday purchases, we're doing some great things over here. And this we winning over here. So if you like
Yes.
it, you like it, come on over. Thanks
Hey,
for allowing me to share, Boomy.
hey Mo, how
Yes.
much? So how much have you saved? Not to the penny, but just say about how much have you saved using this membership over the last months that you've been in?
Over the last month,
No, not month,
um,
but over all the months that you've been in. So with all the savings you just talked about, what do you think that will add up to?
so I think that adds up to about a little more than three grand.
Okay, now listen to this, guys. So he saved in the last, let's say, 6 months, $3,000. The membership of 135 times 12, if he was paying it and he's not, and I'm going to tell you how he's not, would be only $1,620, 1,600. He's saved $3,000. So all the traveling that he will do, that he's done, do you see how the membership is free? He saved $3,000. This would have been $3,000 that he would have spent, but because of Trevorium, he gets to keep. So the membership, right? The savings is far more than the membership. So the membership hasn't cost him anything. He's about to go to Punta Cana. He and his wife and some friends, two people for 500 some dollars. That's not costing him anything because he saved money from the other savings. So, guys, I'm here to tell you that it will cost you more money if you don't have the membership than if you do. I want to see if Tony Thomas is out there because Tony has some savings testimonies I want him to share. Tony, are you out there with us?
Yes,
Hey, can you share some testimonies real quick, please?
yes, I can. Boy, I am now saving over $600 on my car insurance,
Wow.
cell phone, $55 per month, which is taking me over, I think maybe $700. I also booked a trip to Dallas before I was a member. I'm a big sports nut. And before I was a member, I used to stay at this hotel every other year, every 3-4 years for $375 without the rent a car. I already booked my tickets before I was introduced to business. So I canceled the hotel. Now the hotel is $13 more with the rent a car. So that's a big savings.
Wow.
When
Wow. So
when Luther
including
and
the
Miss
rent a car
Sharon
was
came to me, I
$13.
didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to see anything, but they said, Tony, we know how you like to shop. We know how you like to go to ball games. We know how you like to do this, do that. So I dove in. Now I found out the trip that me and my Diane just come back from, my son got married. We booked trips early. We booked the trip at the Moon Palace Hotel. We paid $3,100 for it. We booked it Christmas of 24. Mind you, I wouldn't introduce this business to June 1st of 25. Had I been a membership Christmas Eve last year, that would have cost me $1,500.
Wow.
So thank you.
Yes. Oh, you hear how he said thank you? He's saying thank you, Sharon Luther, for sharing this to me. Guys, didn't I tell you this isn't about getting anything from you? It's about getting everything to you. You will be thanking the person who referred you here today. We get excited because we are blessing people. We get excited because we love our team members saving money, all these testimonies. We just got to spread this to the world. Okay, let me wrap up, guys. So you just heard from the savings alone is going to take care of your membership costs. But let me tell you another way. You see here, refer 3 people at the same membership where you are, and now you are earning as much as you are spending. When I joined, I said, who do I know that loves to travel? Who do I know that loves to make money? Signed up my son and his girlfriend, my daughter who was about to get married, my mom, my business partner, and my life partner. Got those people. They all wanted to join. All of them are happy. Some are just here for the travel. Some are here for the money. Some are here for the money and the travel. But guess what happened? I referred those 3 and asked me how many times did I have to pay that 135? Say 0. 0 times. Why? Because I started earning something called daily pay. Now, daily pay starts at $4.45. I'm going to go to that slide so we can wrap up. $4.45 a day. You refer 3. And now the next day that you wake up, after you've referred that third person, what you're going to see in your back office is $4.45, like it says here on this screen. Now, 445 times 31 is $137. That's enough to cover your membership with a little change left over. So I referred 3 real quick. Never did that 135 come off of my card, paid from my back office commissions. Now, let me make sure that you all understand something. In order to be able to receive commissions to your Platinum 269, you add just one time a year. The cost for being in the business is only $99, $100. That's it. So when you get started tonight, it's just $369.95. That's it. $369.95, and it is tax deductible. It's a business expense. In fact, tax advantages. That's another reason why, especially if you only have a 9 to 5, guys, if you just have a 9 to 5, you're really saying you love Uncle Sam more than you do your family, because you're just allowing them to keep so much of your money. But when you have a home-based business like this, there are over 400 different tax deductions of things that were personal expenses that are now business expenses, and now you have a lifestyle business, so much of your lifestyle you can write off. You're going to save at least 3 to, on the low end, $6,000 a year. That's money back into your household, whether you make a profit or not in the business, just off of the taxes alone, tax savings. And so here's where you'll start. We're going to show you how to refer 3 people every day. You'll see that 445 coming into your back office, but it's not going to stop there. You know why? Because the people that you refer, guess what they do? When people go on trips, you know what they do? Organically, they say, oh my goodness, look at this place where we're staying. It's so beautiful. Man, look at the jacuzzi tub. Look at the amenities. And they start showing the property and post it on social media. That's what they do. That's what you do. And people say, hey, how did you get to go to Montego Bay and stay at that beautiful place like that for that small amount of money? Oh, I thought you never asked. And so there you go, guys. People are going to be asking how you are living the life you're living. How are you doing what you're doing? Did you get a raise on your job? I mean, did you hit the lottery? Like, how are you living this new wonderful lifestyle? Well, because you refer 3, now those 3 are going to refer 3. Before you know it, you'll have 8 memberships referred on your left team, 8 memberships on your right team. Now you're getting $10 a day, every single day. On average, that's $500 to $700 a month, because there's other bonuses in there. But I want you to see how it starts at $10, but do you see how it goes from $10 a day to $25 a day to $70 a day to $100 a day? And how does that happen? just by doing something that we do every day anyway. You ever been to see a good movie and you told someone? You ever been to a great restaurant and you told someone? Of course. Now, did Paramount ever send you a check? Did the Cheesecake Factory ever say, thank you, here goes some money? No, they didn't. But here it's called incentivized sharing. You see, Trevorium uses word of mouth advertising to spread the word. This is a private membership. We do not advertise on TV or anywhere else. The company takes those millions and gives them to you, gives them to us. And so now you're going to go from $10 a day, potentially all the way up to $3,200 a day. That's where it caps out on the daily pay. $3,200 a day. But guys, look at this. It doesn't matter whether you're just getting your membership paid for as a platinum director, or whether you're at the 10 or the 25, at the 70 like me, but there's still so much more than you get than just $70 a day. They're going to give you this beautiful, beautiful ring, recognition ring when you get to 2-star, a monthly bonus of up to $750 a month. This coveted position right here, ambassador, is a 6-figure position with just 188 on the left and 188 on the right. You may be saying, well, where do these members come from? Well, I just started in November. And I shared it with my family and then shared it with other people. And those people told people who told people. And so now our team that you'll be a part of has over 200 people. I didn't refer all those people. I told a few who told a few who told a few, and man, now we got 200 people on our team. We're going to keep telling a few and to tell a few and tell a few, and then we're going to have another 200 people on the team. And so the bottom line, guys, is this. Whether you just want an extra $500 a month for the car payment, whether you want $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month as a 2-star director, maybe to help with the mortgage, or whether you want 6 figures, $10,000 a month as an ambassador. The money is here on the table. This is a $10 trillion and growing industry. It's the most lucrative residual compensation plan I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of them. The bottom line is you may have some problems, but money and fun and creating memories does not have to be one of them. As an ambassador, you're going to get more annual vacations that include the flight for you and your honey. You'll get a global bonus pool money every single month, because remember, this is not just in the United States. You're getting paid now as an ambassador from business being done in Russia, in France, in the UK. I mean, you're overriding the whole entire company. They're going to shut down the Louis Vuitton store, give you your own personal shopper and gift card for with over $2,000 on it, and let you just have your way in the Louis Vuitton store at the ambassador experience. So, plus, guys, you're waking up to at least $140 a day as an ambassador. So I'm going to end this here. I'm sure when you look at the savings, when you look at the savings on travel, when you look at the savings on your lifestyle, when you look at this compensation, it all just makes sense. Your life is going to be better with it than without it. So with that, I want to say welcome to the team. Welcome to our BIT group family. BIT stands for Billionaires in Training. That just lets you know where our mindsets are. We're going to help you every step of the way. This company doubles every 8 to 12 months. We already have 2 families making over $1 million a year, 4 families making over $500,000 a year, thousands of people, multiple hundreds making 6-figure incomes, and thousands upon thousands making that $500, $1,000, or $3,000 a month, guys. So what are you waiting for? The only thing missing is you. And with that, I'm going to bring Datrea back up. So I want you all to right now text a 1, 2, or 3 to the person who invited you. A 1, nobody's a 1, but a 1 would be somebody who says, no, I want to keep on spending more money. I want to pay retail for everything. I don't want to save. I don't want to make money. It's not for me. If that's you, text a 1 to the person who referred you. You are a 2 if you said, I don't know about the business, but shoot, I want to save. Why would I want to spend more money than less money? I want to save money on dining, shopping, entertainment. I want to save money on appliances, on my car insurance, on my cell phone. If that's you, you are a 2. A 3 is somebody like me and Nora and May. In fact, Nora, I want you to share your lifestyle testimony if you're back here, because I know you weren't in when I called you. If you are 3 and you're saying, I want the money, I want the savings, I want the team, I want the support, I want the culture, all of that, then you are 3. Text the number 3 to the person who referred you here tonight. We're going to take a personal interest in your success. And just like you heard Tony saying thank you to the person who referred him, you were going to be saying thank you to the person who referred you as well. So Datrea and Nora, if you all could come up. And Nora, before Datrea talks, can you share again, because you just came back from Dubai, tell your quick your why and your testimony.
It's just that, hi everyone, my name is Nora, and of course I went to Dubai. I tell you, everyone have to go to Dubai. I tell you, I have more freedom, I have more fun, and I'm saving money. I'm saving money. My round trip ticket to Dubai was $833. And I went, and I tell you, it was a trip in a lifetime for me. This was a dream to come true for me in my lifestyle business, Travorium. So I advise you all to take a look, like Bunmi said, and put that 2 and 3 in the box, because this is it. It's for me, and I know it can be for you. Back to you, Datrea.
Awesome, awesome. Great testimonial. And love all the testimonies. Congratulations to Volori, to myself, to May, to Nora, and Kristen. And Kristen, I'm gonna get Kristen to come up real quick. If you can unmute and just tell your why. You're brand new here. We're thankful to have you to be a part of the BIT family, which is Billionaires in Training. We appreciate you. If you can share real quick, and then we'll close out.
I just wanted to say thank you for everything tonight. I was very blessed by the launch and everybody speaking. I am excited to be here. I just started about a week ago. And so one of the things that I have a heart for, and that is for Africa. And I believe that God is going to open up the door to be able to bring money into my household so that I can help others. That is probably my why, is I want to be able to help others, whether that's, bringing finances into their house, or just helping to provide food or clothes or whatever they may need. And so I think this is going to be a great opportunity to be able to meet other people and to be able to bring income in, to be able to expand my household as well as others. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're believing God for all of that. And just thank God for this opportunity to be able to share with others, to be able to put more money back into their pockets. And I know that my mission is to break poverty mindsets and to help others to live an abundant life on this earth. And this opportunity has given me the vehicle to be able to open so many doors for other people, and also to put more money back in their pockets. And like I'll share on another Zoom how much our household has saved, and my husband have been thankful for that, to save over $5,000 a year in our car insurance. And I'll share that testimony at another time. But I'm just so thankful for everybody who showed up today. So just type in the chat real quick if you want. I want you to type a 2 in the chat if you want to cut your bills in half, because that's what we're doing. The membership is paying for itself. If you want to save more money, put a 3 in the chat. And if you want to get daily pay, which I've started, I do not despise small beginnings. It's only a small amount right now, but I know it's going to increase. But daily pay, I do not despise small beginnings. Also, who wants to get wholesale prices on their travel? Stay at 5-star resorts at 2-star prices. If that is you, if you said yes to any of those, reach back out to the person who invited you to this Zoom and thank them. and learn how that you can save more money and how you can put more money back into your pockets and create your own economy. So we thank you all for coming on. Again, reach out to the person that invited you, and everybody have a good night. And we'll have another launch soon, because Kristen's going to have another one for probably in the next week and the week after that. So
And
thank you all.
Datrea, all
Yes.
the women who are on here are invited
yes.
to a special women's empowerment Zoom that we're having at 9 p.m. So we'd love for
Yes.
you to be on our women's empowerment Zoom. Women are supported, we are nurtured and uplifted and empowered in a big way here. And we want you to hear from Adela Hart, who is the wife of the CEO, David Hart. So make sure you get that Zoom link from the person who invited you. And men, you can sneak on too. All right.
All
See you
right.
guys. Welcome to the
See you
team.
guys. Love you all. And thank you. Very special guest to me, Dr. Vitt. He's like a mentor to me, spiritual father. Thank you for joining us. I thank you all, but thank you for joining us tonight.
You're welcome. Have a good night,
Good
everyone.
night, all.
Good night.
Good night, all. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.